Hi guys, and welcome back. Today I'm doing the 50 random facts tag and I'm going to jump right in. Okay, here we go. I am an extremely picky eater. If I don't like the taste of something, that I simply can't eat it, and it doesn't matter if it's me or someone else who has cooked. If I could go back in time and visit my teenage self, then I would tell myself not to work as hard in school as I did, to relax more and just have fun and enjoy life. I would also tell myself not to overpluck those eyebrows, because now my eyebrows don't match and having super narrow brows was definitely not a good look for me. People are often shocked about how young my family is. My mom had me when she was just about to turn 20, so she is turning 43 this April. My grandmother is turning 64 and my great-grandmother is turning 82. I have never had anyone close to me die. Maybe that is because my family is so young. Cats are my absolute favorite animal in the whole entire world, and I have two, one named Milos and one named Willow. One Tree Hill is my all-time favorite TV show. I have all of the seasons on DVD and I think I'll never get tired of them. One of my biggest fears is growing old alone. Music is my higher power. If I'm not listening to music, then I am singing my favorite songs to myself. And to my cats. They don't like that very much. Even though I'm from Sweden, I actually prefer the English language over Swedish, because I just find that it's easier for me to express myself in English. And on that same subject, one of my favorite interests is writing, and I once wrote a 300-page crime novel in English and had it printed. I'm trying to live a healthy lifestyle, but one thing that I could never live without is chocolate. I think Ian Somerhalder is the most beautiful creature in the entire universe. No offense to my boyfriend. I am a huge Harry Potter nerd. Ask me anything and I bet that I can answer you. At you, Ian Somerhalder. A girl can dream, can't she? Water break. My best friend's name is Elin and we have been friends since we were 7 years old. I'm so jealous of people living in warm places. I would love living in a place where it's sunny every single day. When I was 16 years old, I moved 250 miles away from home by myself to study interior design. I moved to a town where I had never been before, where I didn't know a single person, and I lived there for 3 years. It was one of the hardest, but also one of the best things that I have ever done in my life. When I studied interior design, I lived in a basement apartment with hardly any light or ventilation, and there were a lot of spiders, huge spiders. And I am really scared of spiders, so that wasn't very fun at all. My mom raised me as a single mother and I have never known my dad. My beauty obsession is definitely nail polish. I have way more in my collection than I need. I suck at doing winged liner. I can never get both eyes to match. I simply can't, it's impossible. For all of you that don't know, I have a boyfriend named Carl and we have been together for 7 years this May. I love everything that has to do with food. I love cooking, I love watching cooking shows and competitions, and I also love food documentaries. If I could only eat one thing for the rest of my life, it would probably be sandwiches. Bread is like the best thing in the entire world, but since I'm trying to eat healthy, I try to stay away from it as much as possible, but it's not always working. When I was a kid, I used to make all of these weird dishes and make my grandpa eat them. And once I actually made him a fruit salad with boiled potatoes in it, and he actually ate it. I can't stand flaky people. When I was in kindergarten, I was very forward and talkative, but nowadays I am more quiet and shy, at least around people that I don't know so well. I avoid being late at all costs. I am more likely to be half an hour early for something than 5 minutes late. I always used to say yes to everything, and by that I don't mean to drugs or anything like that, but if someone asked me if I wanted to do something and I wasn't really in the mood or I was tired, then I always said yes anyway, and that was because I was afraid that they wouldn't want to ask me next time if I said no. I am 164 centimeters long, which is about 5'4", and I've always liked being small. I have a very hard time gaining weight, and to most of you that would sound like a good thing, but I have always been underweight, and even though when I have fully committed to gaining weight, I haven't been able to. I studied digital design at the university for 3 years, and I have a bachelor degree of arts in media and communication studies. So if you need a website or a logotype or anything like that, then I'm your girl. I have watched Mean Girls and Freaky Fridays more times than I can count, and I will probably never get tired of those movies. Hit me baby one more time. I don't have a driver's license yet, and I dread getting it. For some reason I've told myself I just won't be very good at driving. London is my favorite city in the world, and I have been there 4 times and I can't wait to go back. Some countries that I would really like to visit one day are the US, Italy and the Maldives. When I was younger I took Spanish for 4 years and got an A, but now I can hardly remember anything. ¿Dónde está la biblioteca? Mi amo T-Bone, la araña discoteca. Let me know in the comments down below if you know what TV show that is from. Speaking of TV shows, I am slightly obsessed with them. At one time I was following 15 shows at once and it was exhausting. I have never received a failing grade on a test or an assignment, ever. When I was 16 and graduated 9th grade, I got a stipendium for having the best grades in our year. If I could magically make one YouTuber my best friend, it would be Miss Glamorosy. I think that Ingrid and I would have a lot of fun together. When I was 6 years old, I tried playing soccer, but it definitely wasn't anything for me. Me and another girl on the team used to fake injuries so that we could go and sit on the bench and watch instead of playing, but I don't think we had anyone fooled. The only 2 sports that I have ever been good at are swimming and badminton. I'd rather have a cozy night in watching a movie than going out and having a crazy party night out. I have relatives in Australia, but I have never met them. If I could travel back in time and live in another decade, it would be the 1920s. Everything just seemed so glamorous and so much fun back then. One of the best things I know is sleeping. I suck at video games. I am a bit of a control freak and I always like being on top of things. I am a very organized person, everything has its own place, but when I get stressed I get super messy. My hair grows really slowly. It grows about half the rate of a normal person's hair. So now you guys know a bunch of random facts about me, and in the description below I have tagged a few YouTubers that I would love to see do this tag. And I hope that you have enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. Thank you guys all so much for watching, and I'll see all of you in my next video. Bye!